Evening, everybody. Give this a minute to kind of kick off. It normally takes 30 seconds or so to go live. It has been a minute since I was live here on YouTube. Kind of kicking the night off, enjoying a cigar, a little Tennessee bourbon. Kind of wishing I was back home in Tennessee. So, currently not there. I'm at the newest location. But kind of just wanted to start off, say evening, say hello, wish everybody a happy 4th of July. And remind everybody to be safe, keep their trigger fingers attached. Please don't blow off any fingers. You don't need anybody being the next special ed shooter. So, kind of doing that, kind of giving an update, telling you guys what's going on, give you a little idea of some upcoming projects and continuations of others. So, everybody knows I kind of focus this year basically on ELR. Hasn't been a ton of upgrades. I haven't bought anything really new, super exciting. A few parts here or there, some kit pieces, things I'm working on. So there'll be some cool reviews coming out. Probably here, I don't know, over the next 60 days or so, 90 days. A couple other things are in the works. One thing I did want to talk about is there's an upcoming ELR match I'm leaving for this Thursday. We're making about a 1,200-mile ride out to the west, into Dakotas. Going to do some King of 1 Mile entry before the main event. So getting some points in, practice, working on team building with Team Maybe, now a part of. Got that all squared away. That's now 100% official. So if you guys happen to see any picture shares or you'll see me in a pro shirt, it is Team Maybe. It's on Instagram at elr.teammaybe. So if you guys see it, it's a strictly ELR rifle shooting. I would say, 500 yards and beyond. It's really realistically, it's 1,000 yards and beyond. All King of 1 Mile competitional stuff, some learning curves, working with different teammates. So if you guys check out the Instagram page, it went live about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. There's all team members have access, so you just won't be talking to myself. There's some other guys on there from various backgrounds, various experience levels. Most of them you've probably seen on my channel before shooting, some you might not. So just remember, if you're talking, you're just not talking to me directly, you're talking to the other team members. But that page and content, everything for it on Instagram is strictly going to be distance rifle shooting, ELR or precision rifle. There'll be some F class. There will not be any PRS. I don't know. I'm just not a PRS guy. Neither most of the other guys that are there. They like it. They like watching it, but they don't partake in that. So they like precision rifle shooting, F class. Not so much bench rest, but like the F class idea, picking a target and being as accurate as possible, and then just accurate at distance. So that's there, in case you want to check it out and see it. Kind of a posing question for some people. Please leave a comment if you have an idea or if you experience this. But think about when you were doing original rifle shooting. When you were doing, I don't know, pen and paper trying to understand dope, or did you start off with electronic aids? Tonight, I'm kind of giving myself a crash course. One of the team members, he likes shooting with electronics. So he tossed me his Horus Hover, and it's a Kestrel basically. It's just Horus's, the same company that does Horus optics, like the H59, Trimmer 3, 5, and I'm sure they do a couple other ones, but I know the 3 and the 5 and the H59 because I use them. But this is their weather meter. It works like a Kestrel, gives you environmental data. So it's the first time I'm really actually going to use one for competition. So I've kind of been getting used to it. I'm so used to shooting real world environments without electronic gizmos. And I teach that way. I've shot personally and professionally that way. So making the transition into electronics or attempting to, because I have no idea to say it's totally bunk or totally worth it. So this here, he just happens to have it. I'm going to borrow it and see how it works. So I'm kind of curious, when you all started shooting, did you see any big transitional differences? I mean, if you shot with them, without them, do you use ballistic apps like Hornady, Sherlock Pro, Leopold, Applied Ballistics? Um, I see a ton of people that use it, but I'm always been really curious, and not to say that they won't answer honestly, but you get a lot of these guys like they can't remember not shooting without it. So I'm trying to find new people, and it's a thought for the book, it's a thought for the program of the differences. Like, is there a hard line difference, or is there more of that gray area when you use full electronics over actually going out and building dope and testing and shooting more? I know a lot of the guys that shoot large caliber heavy class. I mean, you're talking $15 a shot sometimes. Uh, I don't know, 338 Lapua. I mean, for the most part, you're talking $7 and up around. You start talking Shitex, and I mean, you're $12, $15 a shot. I I'm very curious if there is a true hard line that makes a difference. You know, can you honestly say a hit probability difference of 20% or 30% difference over the guy that can go, hey, I can punch numbers, plug it into the rifle, fire, or the guy that goes, kind of the Kentucky windage, holds his thumb up in the air, sniffs the dirt, pulls the sweat off his brow, and pulls the trigger. So I've kind of used both in the past. I do use, I get weather data information. I can check an almanac, literally glass thermometers, check air temperature. I mean, nothing high tech at all. I mean, rudimentary stuff is how I've always shot. So I'm really curious how this system would work. So that's happening. It's kind of a question to pose, for tonight. This won't be very long doing that, but I wanted to let you all know, starting this Thursday, I'll be making that trip. It's about a day and a half trip for me. I've got another member of Team Maybe is going to go with me. It's Miss Tnsteyr, so that's the wife. She's part of the team. She's doing photography and the videography for the event, and she'll be backup spotter. That's kind of her role. So she'll be out there with me on that. And then I'll do some lives here. There'll definitely be some lives from the Lazy J ELR SO ELR HQ match that's happening. It is a sanctioned King of 1 Mile event. So if anybody's, if you're into that, you've been following, it is a sanctioned event. So we're going out. The new light class distance record was just reattained. Somebody broke it here about a month ago. I believe it's like 28. It's like 2820 or 2850. So it's just short of 3,000 yards. It's 5 rounds fired at the target. They got 3 consistent impacts at 2,800 and we'll say 50 yards. So the next engagement to beat it is in a 50-yard increment. So I believe it'll be 2,900, 3,000. They're supposedly have targets set out all the way out to 4,000 yards. It is a light class world record attempt. So we're going to try it. I kind of said here a minute ago on Instagram when the light was a little bit better. If anybody has an idea of how well a 185 Defiance will go, kind of take a guess, take a stab at how many mils vertical you got to go. Not worried about the wind because we don't know what the wind conditions are, but you can run the data. I've talked about how good Defiance munitions are. They're 185 ELR round that I've worked with them, and they have been so kindly to sponsor with. Guys, take a stab. Tell me what you think. 3,000 yards, what the vertical milling is. So, kind of give you an idea if you're interested in the ELR world. Somebody that answers it right, well, I'll do something. I know I've got a bunch of stickers. I've got a bunch of swag stuff sitting around that I just haven't been able to give away. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody will get something cool if they can pin the right answer. So that's it. But my biggest thing is wanted to say happy 4th of July. I wanted everybody to please be safe. Don't want anybody to blow fingers off or hurt somebody, God forbid, especially little ones. If you're out enjoying beverages and, somebody says, hey, watch this, might not be a good idea. So it's always fun to watch, but it might not be a good idea. So that's basically it. kind of saying hi. I'm losing the light. I'm sure this is getting kind of grainy. Probably looks kind of crummy because we're sitting on the porch because I'm smoking a cigar and can't smoke in the house. So that's it. So kind of wanted to say hi. What's up? Give that idea. Let you guys know what was going on. Be doing some lives, probably a lot on Instagram. This weekend, there will be lives coming from the channel from the event. I believe it's going to be Saturday is the heavy 4th. Hey, 250. Thank you, sir. Or thank you. On Saturday, I believe it's heavy class that'll be shooting. So I'll be filming, kicking back, relaxing on that day. And then Sunday, I'll be shooting light class. So if you guys want to tune in, check it out. I'll broadcast it. Anybody else in the ELR world, you want to know about it, please share the link or the channel. I really do appreciate everybody. Y'all are killing it. I looked today. We're just under 3,200 subscribed people that we talk to, interact with, and I don't advertise. I don't ever really ask you guys to share or tell people about the channel. I let like just natural selection happen. So you guys know how I interact and how I do it. So I'll appreciate any help, and I do appreciate everybody for watching and hanging out, putting up with me. So the light's about gone. You guys are gonna lose me. I'm gonna fade into the darkness. So until tomorrow, till the weekend, everybody please enjoy your 4th. Be safe. Really, please be safe. I don't want to see anybody missing a digit come the weekend. Okay. All right. Y'all be safe. Have fun. I'll see you and talk to everybody starting Thursday. Good night.